So I have been struggling with manifesting. I mean, I've been getting things here and there and seeing movement and stuff like that. But I realized that I still had this guilt about having a life that I genuinely enjoy and feel happy about. And I don't really know where that came from, but just in focusing on why I had that guilt complex, it helped me understand that I still wasn't seeing myself as the main character. It's basically like this feeling like I don't want my life, or like my life isn't good enough for me to accept it and be happy about it. And that's something that I've always lived with, like this feeling that I don't belong here. And it's a frustrating feeling to have, especially when you think you come into manifestation thinking that it's going to change your life and make things wonderful. And then 11, 12 years down the road, you're still thinking that you need to learn more before you have it all figured out. And that's one thing I realized, like you can get yourself in a state where you're always seeking answers but never actually, getting to that goal or that fulfillment where everything is good. And I think that's an assumption that I might have been holding, just in terms of thinking that I'll never reach those goals. So that's basically what I've been experiencing in my reality, just frustration, fear, anxiety about being stuck in the same place. And it's not a good feeling to have. So that's why I thought about this video about being the main character, because I still saw myself looking out to the 3D, meaning people and circumstances, for validation, and then getting mad at myself and frustrated, and then, repeating the cycle. And it's been annoying, and I'm annoyed with myself. But I realized that even with that said, reacting isn't helping me get out of that energy. The hardest thing for me was just knowing that I'm still sitting with these feelings of being defeated and feeling helpless, and having the awareness that that doesn't control me, because those feelings have been so uncomfortable that it's just like, how do I continue to live with this and still feel neutral towards these sensations, these thoughts? And I think that's really where you get your neutrality, that balance, that understanding of who you are as a creator, being able to observe everything without immersing yourself in it, without feeling like you have to react and respond, is where all your power is. Being the main character is about having that awareness, that sense of empowerment, even when you feel disempowered. It sounds like it could be contradictory, but when you really think about it, everything in this reality, it has that duality. Because when you reduce everything down to the energy that we are, the energy that we create everything that's surrounding us with, there's only one energy. It's one source that everything started from. And then everything kind of got divided up in, basically transformed into different forms of expression, be that people, be that the different moods and emotions that you have. It could be literally anything, filtered through your own limiting beliefs, your assumptions, just the whole conditioning that many of us have experienced before coming to conscious awareness of how life actually works. So it's just learning that even your emotions are still at a core that one energy that everything started with, that love energy, but being filtered through whatever definitions, meanings, assumptions that you have, that will determine the effect that it has on you. And for me, my emotions have had a negative effect, because it just caused me to spiral and keep giving up and think that nothing is working because I had feelings. So this made me understand that I had to change my feelings, just in terms of what they symbolized, what they represented, and stop giving it the meaning that things aren't working. Because being in that main character energy, you can't do that and be in victimhood at the same time. Like, you literally have to choose, okay, I'm either creating my reality or I'm not. You can't just give up and be like, oh, I'm not doing it anymore. Manifestation still works even when you decide to go unconscious and give up. So it really doesn't matter what you say or do. Life is still going to be life. You know what I mean? So basically, the same way we've been used to acting like the victim because we were unconscious, now that we're aware, we have no reason to keep going back. It's really just more laziness and not being focused and disciplined enough, because I know that's me easily giving up when I have a bad day and then I have to catch myself. But it's just really about hyping yourself up, boosting your own confidence instead of focusing on feeling like you're not good enough or not strong enough. Focus on how powerful you are. Focus on appreciating yourself, even if it's gratitude. Like, you don't have to feel it. You just have to affirm to yourself. Tell yourself positive things consistently throughout the day. Describe yourself in the way that you want to be experienced outside with other people, and naturally they'll reflect the assumptions. So whether that's wanting to be more beautiful and attractive, whether that's wanting to be wealthy, rich, or just overall feeling like you have purpose, you can speak life into yourself because nobody else can do that for you. It's really just about convincing yourself and stepping up to the place that you were always meant to be. Basically, put yourself back on the pedestal where you belong. Hold your head high. No matter the circumstances, everything's always working in your favor. And just trust and believe that. And even if you don't, keep telling yourself until it's just undeniable for you. So even that, you can create your own assumption that you believe in yourself just by saying, I believe in myself. Or, why do I believe in myself? Why am I so confident? Why am I in the main character of my story? Like, if you know what that quote means to you, you can use that as an affirmation to say, okay, I feel like the main character. I know my worth. I know my power. I know I can do this. And keep speaking it confidently. And eventually you'll believe it. So I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.